Hi, I'm Lisa Leiter. In Chicago Business Today, appetite for apartments. Downtown landlords are smiling this spring. The occupancy rate for top-tier apartment buildings rose to 93.6% in the first quarter. That's up from 90.9% a year ago, according to appraisal research counselors. A key gauge of demand is rising at its fastest pace in the past decade. The number of occupied downtown apartments rose by almost 2,200 units from a year ago. It's surprising with the high unemployment rate. Apartment demand is usually low when the jobless rate climbs, as would-be tenants try to save money with roommates or live with mom and dad. On top of a lousy job market, there has also been a new wave of construction. Developers have added more than 4,000 units to downtown since the beginning of 2008 and will add another 800 by the end of the year. Flair Tower opened in March. General Manager Lauren Dolan says there was some nervousness about the market before construction of the 200-unit River North building was completed, but traffic and leasing has met and even exceeded her expectations.
Given the economy, we didn't know what would plan out. We came in at the prices that we were anticipating and open pre-leasing. We started with some concessions, just like our competitors were offering, and wanted to stay competitive with them. But then as we opened and saw that we were exceeding, then we started pulling back on our concessions.
Flair Tower was offering 2 months free rent, but now some units are coming with no free rent at all. Including those concessions, net rents at Class A buildings rose to $2.16 a square foot in the first 3 months of the year. That's the first year-over-year increase since 2008. Still, with all these good deals to attract tenants, rents are lower than developers projected when they broke ground.
They've dropped more on a percentage basis from the peak to the trough than they did the last time around. So in the current recession, they've dropped 13% from peak to trough, whereas in the last one it was 12.4%. But they're still higher than they were 5 years ago in the middle of the decade.
Appraisal research counselors predicts rents will rise about 4% this year and occupancy will hit 95%. Lauren Dolan is signing about 10 to 20 leases per week. The building is 40% leased, and she hopes Flair Tower will be 3/4 full by the end of the summer.
It's aggressive, but we really want to capitalize on the summer leasing season and seeing the demand that we've seen in downtown. I think it's going to be easier than perhaps maybe even last year or the year before that.
Some developers are already laying the groundwork for a new round of construction in 2012. After completing 2,200 units this year, none are expected to be finished in 2011. Well, that's this edition of Chicago Business Today. For more on this story, be sure to check out chicagorealestatedaily.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.